What's up, YouTube? It's Mauricio with another review, and today we're going to be looking at Magic Square's Light of Victory B46, their second Optimus Prime. So before we get to the review, let's take a look at some of his accessories. Alright, so he comes with all these hands. Let me get it out of this plastic bag. Should have been a little bit more prepared. My bad. So yeah, he comes with all these hands. I haven't even taken them off because they just, I don't feel like doing all this right now. But yeah, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of hands. 7 with the ones that he comes installed with. So yeah. Pretty cool. A lot of options of hands. And these you got to put together so you can have that little wrist swivel thing going on with this little part right here. So he's got open hands, fist holding hands, karate chopping hands, grasping hands, and then these hands that articulate back and forth. So yeah, there's that. And then, of course, with their Magic Square card, stupid glare. You see that? Those are stats. There's that. Comes with this jetpack, which is pretty cool. Last time, the first version was an add-on kit, and this just plugs right into his back. Pretty cool. He comes with another set of smokestacks that you got to put together. I haven't even tried to put it together, but yeah, so apparently you just slide that in. I don't know how to install it yet. It looks like you have to like put a pin in there or something. I'm just not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna leave those on. So yeah, he comes with 2 extra ones of those, as you can see. Put those to the side so I don't lose those. Comes with a blast effect for his gun, and this is what his gun looks like. Not a lick of paint on it, just sculpted in black. And then this just plugs in right here like so. So you got that going on. Comes with his Energon axe. Nicely done. Again, little ball peg. Comes with 2 more blast effects. These are for his rocket pack. Just plug them in like so. You got that going on. Oh, and these do articulate right here. Sorry. Alright, you got that going on. Comes with an extra trailer hitch for Huffer, just like the first Prime did, so that's cool. Comes with this, you know, what what is it, MP44? What MP44 came with. A little Starscream thing for that one scene. He also has the Starscream head, so you can get that thing going on if you so desire. Cool. And then he comes with a battle damaged head, nicely sculpted. It's just on a ball peg. And of course he comes with this trailer. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look at that for a little bit. Let's move him out of the way. So it's just gray plastic. With this little gray line here. The first one had a detail here. I'll do a comparison video later on, hopefully in the near future, so you can compare the two. The other one just had that little detail here in the circle. This one doesn't. It's got paint back here. These do articulate. He's got the trailer hitch down here at the bottom. I'll show you that when I get him into alt mode. These do come out. Do they extend? I don't even know. Oh yeah, they do. They come down. Not that much, but they come down. And then you got that going on. The wheels are made out of rubber, so that's cool. But no chrome. Got red for the tail lights. I don't know if I already mentioned that. The doors do open. And you have his boy Roller in here. The only paint on this is that little red dot. And this does... Which way does it go? It goes this way. It's pain. Take it out. So he can pull the trailer. Little peg, little dot right there with a little peg. Stick that in. Not very well done, but there you go. You have that going on. And then, of course, this comes out right here. So you can put another car in there. I should have transformed another car. I'm sorry. I'll show that in the comparison video, I promise. And these open up all the way. This can slide in and out. And move out of the way, Prime. And this does open. And if you look inside, no paint, all plastic. It's a shame. The first version had some paint in there. Had some metallic paint in there. What do we got going on here? So this was the issue with the first release. Well, not the first release, but the first release of this version, which they had to call back. Was this little thing. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know if it was too big, it wasn't closing. I don't know what the issue was, but this guy right here, his little medical bay thing, is on a hinge right here and down here and up here. So you get all that kind of articulation. He rotates up here. This arm is on 1, 2 hinges and a ball joint, so you got all that. This can open up and close, so that's cool. This little antenna thing is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it around. This thing does open, so that's pretty cool with that translucent plastic. It's got, oh, there is some, is this paint? Is this plastic? Oh, this is plastic. So these come out. Not a lot, but you have that option. This can come undone. Move the trailer over to the side for a little bit. And this has some wheels here in case you needed to go save some Autobots and go repair them really fast. You have that option going on. This also doubles as a stand for Prime. Not a very good stand, but hey, you have options. So you can just unpeg this right here, put this to the side, and this peg, you can rotate it around and comes into that little other peg, I guess. And you can just extend that like so, and you grab Prime, and there's a little hole in his butt right there, a little long hole right there. Just stick it right there in his butt, and you have a stand for Prime, and you can, you know, make him do whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool little option they gave. But yeah, that's about it for this guy. Pegging him back in is a pain in the ass. Alright, let's put all this away. Close the doors here. Bring this out. And put this aside. Alright. So that's it for accessories. That took a while. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright. And so for his head, nice metallic eyes, silver for the chest. Silver for the chest, silver for the crest. I think that everything else is the blue painted? No, the blue's the plastic, so the gray's painted. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, not that much wiggly waggly, but you can look all the way up, look a bit down. That's cool. And obviously the 360. It's got orange right here. Got baby blue for the windshields. Gray right here, and metallic. Yellow and white, which is pretty nice. That's cool. You got waist swivel. You got ab crunch. You got reverse ab crunch. Arms all the way around, up to there, all the way up, all the way up. He also has this little butterfly joint right here, which is pretty cool. Not a lot, but you get a little bit there, so that's good. Excuse me. Stacks painted silver. You have bicep swivel. You have over 90 degrees. And you have wrist rotation. So that's good. And you got... Come here. Get this hip skirt out of the way. You can kick out that far. You can't kick back at all that much. This doesn't really move. And kicks up all the way like that. And I love the fact that Magic Square is doing this whole hip skirt moving with the leg thing. I think we've seen it with Hound already. What other release did we have just recently? I think it's just Hound. But yeah. So that's cool. Move this down. This is extra tight, so be careful. You got thigh rotation. You got double jointed knee all the way around. It's pretty cool. You got toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and a rocker. And that's what it looks like from the front. Oh, I forgot to put this on, just like that. All right. Yeah, nice detailing right here. It's pretty cool. It's got paint right here on the toes. Tail fins. It's got the line work right here on the arms. So he cleans up very well. Alright. Oh yeah, so he also does have a matrix, I'm sorry. And he does come out. It's not the matrix on a stick. Nicely done. Nothing in the back here. And just pegs in like so. And there you go. And here's our boy for some comparisons. Here's the old Prime. Let's see how they look. And here's David. Let's See how they look. All right, let's get this guy transformed. I've only done it once, and I showed the other fellas some pictures how you have to basically explode this guy. So that's what we're gonna do. There's a lot of flaps that we have to undo here, so just bear with me until I find them all. All right. So this comes down, this rotates around like so. And then we're gonna rotate this way. Alright, so we're going to rotate, make sure these little slots are on the outside of the arm. So if the arm is forward like so, we're going to rotate that around. And then we're going to, there's a little hinge right here that's kind of hidden. And you just fold it down like so. And this goes up on this hinge right here. You have these tabs. Sorry if you can't focus. Focus. So those tabs right here, they're going to slot right in there. So you just maneuver them in there like so. And you have this going on. Like that. Alright, so let's try to do this on this side. I'm sorry. I'm going to rotate this arm like so. Alright, then we're going to find the little, I think it's on this side, yeah. You're going to flip this up like so. And you're going to rotate it up like so. You're going to rotate the hand in, palm up, like so. And then there's this hinge. Where's that little hinge at? And you gotta be careful because everything's really tight on the, oh, there's the hinge. So the hinge is right here. And we're gonna hinge it down. And we're gonna move this up. And all that's gonna peg in right in there, nice and secure, like. Make sure everything's nice and tight. You should have that going on. Okay, now here is where we explode everything. And pull this thing out. And pull this thing out. Like so. And straighten everything out. This we're going to rotate and get that out of the way right now. This we're going to fold in. This we're going to fold down. Like that. And we're just going to leave that there for now. And we're going to open all this. And we are going to drop these down. There's like a little drop, there's little sliders on each side. Very difficult, so just bear with them, and it's going to bring all this stuff down. You got to make sure they come down. One side's looser than the other on mine. See how I just dropped down right there? A little drop down right there. It's right there. A little drop. It's on a slider. This side on mine is super tight. So bear with me if I struggle a little bit. There we go. It's Still not down. There we go. Come on. Got it. Yeah, got it. All right. So we got this going on, right? Next, we're going to take this, oh my God. Open this up. Get all these out of the way. These, we're going to rotate like so. And then we're going to open all this up right here, which makes the door. Same for this side. Rotate. Open all this up. It makes the door in the front of the cab. Now what we're going to do is pull out the matrix and the grill. I know it's a lot. Just go with the flow. I'm going to rotate this. And then we're going to rotate that, which makes the grill. You got that going on. Now this part you're going to extend, right? Or does it collapse? Let's collapse. You flip that in. And you're going to flip the head all the way back. Come on, don't be scared. There you go. You pull this up. You got that going on. All right. So now what we're going to do is start making the front of the grill. So this is, make sure your tires are down. This you're going to rotate up. Oh, I'm sorry. Disregard. So what we're going to do is just flip the windshields. So there. You got the wipers now on the outside. So they're on a rotating joint right here. Bam. Just get those out of the way. That's done. All right, now we're going to flip this in and tab them in right here. One. Same for the other side. And two. We should have that right there. Now you can go ahead and, since you've extended this up, you can flip that down. And we are going to close the windshields here. Just make sure everything's tabbed in. Like so. Close these down. Keep the doors open for the time being. Now you're going to come in and connect the arms. They just slide right in. Bam. Same for the other side. They just, very typical Optimus Prime. Let's make sure nothing comes undone because it wants to, but don't let it. Alright, and then you just flip this up. It's a good thing that's got that little rubbery plastic, so you can get around little things like this. Flip all this around. Again, try to keep the doors open. And it's just gonna click in right in there and just start tabbing stuff in. Don't be scared. It'll all fit into place. Now once all that's done, you can start closing stuff up and squeezing stuff together. You'll hear it all clicking. sure it's nice and secure like. Alright, this piece is going to come right down here. And it's going to peg into these two little slots right here with these two little pegs. Like so. Push all that in. Let's make sure this is straight. Like so. Like so. You can move your stacks however you want, in or out. I like them out. Alright. Now, what you're going to do is rotate this butt flap 180, like so. And let me see. This little slot is going to hook right into these little part of his butt flap. So you just align it properly. And it just hooks. You'll feel it go in. And that's not going anywhere. And now you can work calmly on the foot, on the feet. Alright, first things first is move these little silver pieces down. Then we're going to explode the legs. Where are you at? It's on this side. So we're going to open up. Open up. That's going to go up. This you can start closing. No, don't start closing, because then it won't give you room. This you can start doing now. Make the foot, fold it all the way in, tuck it under the back part of the foot, which is the heel. Duh. Then you got to wiggle all this out, just like the first prime. You got that going on. You can move all this back now. This is on a slider right here, so just slide it out like so. So now you got that extended. That gives you room to unfold all of this, kind of like the first prime. There you go. Then you are going to rotate all that around while, I guess they still use the term Combiner Wars. Combiner Wars is forward, like so. This comes all the way forward like that. This is going to come down. Alright, so you got a couple tabs here. So you got a tab right there that's going to hook onto that red piece. This is going to cover the first, I guess, gas tank, whatever you want to call it. There's a tab up here that's going to tab right in there. And I think that's it. Yeah, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Alright, oh no, and then there's a tab down here on the wheel that's going to slot right in there. So I would get the wheel one first, just so it's nice and secure, which obviously is going to give you issues because it dislikes me. Alright, tab that in. And then I'm going to tab this in. And then I'm going to tab this in. Yeah, because if you move it a lot, it starts coming undone. That's the only drawback of this figure. Alright. My apologies. Getting antsy. I'm getting antsy. That's what's happening. Alright, got that one done. That one unpegged. You can flip that one in. You can tuck the foot inside the toe and rotate it around. And then we're gonna Combiner Wars this biatch. There you go. Explode this guy. Alright. There you go. Combiner Wars this guy. Come on. Don't be scared. You can do it. Oh, I forgot to use the slider part right here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna rotate that around. And start pegging stuff together. That goes over there. This comes down on here. This goes in right here. And then we can peg him together like so. See, if you squeeze right here, he's gonna come undone. So just be careful when pegging him together. See how he just exploded? Just so you gotta take him out to dinner and treat him gently. So there you go. That is Prime in his alt mode. Alright, so this is what he looks like in his truck mode. I like the fact that they included the nice silver stripe around here, or the gray stripe. It's pretty cool. They finally gave him doors instead of that hole from the version 1. It's got nice lights up here. Silver for the windshield wipers. Yellow right here on the grill. Well, not on the grill, on the bumper. And some gray. Silver for the headlights. Tires are made out of rubber. I'm already having some paint issues right here, so at least we know that's painted right here as well. So it cleans up very nicely. So weird. There you go. Alright, that's for the trailer. You can take this off right here and just put it on him like so. It only goes one way. Right, and if you want to display him like that, so it looks like just a regular, semi truck, that's awesome. The only thing is that you can't just add this on like so, because the tab is on the opposite way of the hook, and you can't, so you have to take it off, put it on, rotate it around so it can lock into place, and now you have to tab it in, and it's a little pain in the ass sometimes, so it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Give me 1 second, I'll do it off camera. There you go. It's in there. It just lifts this whole part up, and it kind of sucks, bro. That's the problem with that gummy plastic. You gotta keep tabbing things in, but it holds. It's not like he's not going anywhere. And he does real good. So that's cool. He can turn that much. So that's cool. And it out. It's a little pain, but it works. Alright. And for some comparisons, there's only one we need to do. And there he is with David. See how that looks. See what the undercarriage looks like. Alright, let's get this guy back into robot mode. Alright, so we're going to untab right here. I'm going to untab right here. Alright, get all this stuff out of the way, unpeg the legs, and we're going to do one leg at a time. We are going to combine towards this little piece right here. This we're just going to leave right there for this little piece. We're going to leave right there. We're going to rotate this around. And we are going to fold that up. And then it's going to, on a slider, I'm going to slide that mo in. And then we can finish this part right here. Make sure that's nice and flush. Then we're going to open all this up. And we're going to cover him up. Use as many hinges as you can that are available. Lock that in. Rotate the foot. And that's one foot done. Let's do it again. I'll rotate all this in. Let's go this way so we have some room. Rotate that in, rotate. Come on. Give me a hard time here. Push that bad boy in. Open this up, It's on a hinge. You're gonna hinge it up a little bit and start tabbing. What's going on here? Always a problem. What am I doing wrong here? That's in, that's in. That's in. Interesting. Set these bad boys in first. What is going on here? Having technical difficulties. Give me a second. Alright, I figured it out. So there's a little circle right here. I don't know if you can see it. I wasn't getting that. Like, I guess I was like on top of it and I wasn't lining it up. But I got it in. So you just flip out the toes, rotate this around. You got almost done. Just flip these down, and there you got your feet. Now you're just gonna untap here and rotate this butt flap around, and we're gonna explode again. Open this window. Where's my spudger? Open this door. Bring this up. Open this up. Bring this out. We're going to rotate that. Now we're going to get the arms out. If it lets me. No. We're gonna get this top out. That's what we're gonna do. There you go. Let's work around all this stuff. Once you get this top out, you can get the arms out. Here comes the arms. Comes the arms. Come on. There they go. There you go. All right. Now, we're going to explode this guy. Unpeg, 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 unpeg. Open all this up. Bring this down. Bring this down. I'm going to leave that like that. We're going to open all this up like so. Then, what are we doing here? We're going to flip that up. This right here was down. We're going to flip that up. I'm going to slide it down. And we're going to take this head, get it out of the way, and just keep it like so. It's going to watch us. I'm going to rotate that up, and then rotate this around. We're going to push it back in. Same for the windshields. We're going to... should have done that first. My bad. Rotate that around. Rotate that around. Push that in. You can close these. The arms, you just gotta keep getting them out of the way. Because now we're gonna close this window and then close this up like so. Same for the other side. Close this window, close this down like so. And then this is just gonna, stupid arms. It's gonna close, and then it's on a hinge, so let's just close them first, and then we'll hinge them up. And now we're gonna hinge up, just push. And then I keep going in, just, there you go. And then you got that going on. Now this little hook is gonna go, where is it gonna go? I'm gonna fold it like that. It's gonna fold into that little slot right there. So it's gotta go around this little piece. So just make sure you got that going on correctly. There you go, like that. Two tabs right here, two tabs right there. Let's straighten that out. Peg that in. Collapse the waist. We're gonna work on the arms. You got a tab right here. And straighten it out on that weird joint. Bring out the hands. This goes here, this wraps around. Make sure everything's nicely pegged in. Rotate the arm. Same for the other side. Bring that out. Collapse that around, tab that in, rotate. And there you got Prime. Where's his gun? There's his gun. He has his gun. You gotta do the hip thrust, man. If you got the options to do the hip thrust, do the hip thrust. Yeah. There you go. Whew. That was a process. But there you go. That's the video review for Prime. Hopefully you guys appreciate the fact that, you know, we went through this whole journey together. Let us know what you think in the comments about if he fits in your collection or not. And until next time, laters.